welcome back to episode 11 of Retrospective Progression. I'm Aredawg, the creator hero, and we're, as you can see up in the corner, we're still in version 1.1.2_01. We haven't moved to alpha 1.2.2b. I actually have a way of doing that, quote unquote, in lore. But I think I'm gonna have to pull the curtain back just slightly on this whole series, just a little bit, because obviously I could just go into the Minecraft launcher and I could just say, okay, I'm updating to alpha 1.1.2b, and I probably might put in a little clip right here of me showing how I do that. So here we are in the Minecraft launcher. For some reason, my mouse isn't actually showing up, but it should be. However, all we need to do is we need to go to installations up here. We need to go to the edit here, and we need to go to this version right here. And of course, we're going to 1.2.2b. Boop, there it is. We save it, and then it's done. Thumbs up. That's the easy part. The difficult part is, of course, if I was to say that this is our lore kind of type world, because that's kind of what I'm also going with, is that this is a world that slowly gets updated. There's a way that I would need to have to go to the next level somehow, like maybe drop into some place, or like using something else to basically just transport me there, like another portal that doesn't actually work or something. But then I realized, pulling back the curtain, there is that entrapment chamber all the way out over there, so I think that's what we're going to use. Secondly, I am also going to take down this small little nether portal portion here, simply because I want to see, and I obviously already know the answer because the full portal won't get activated until 1.7.2, and that is release. So it's going to be a while before we can actually have this full thing, but still, I want to show that that is the case, that we cannot actually activate the portal in its large form, and we're only stuck with a very small basic portal. So I'm just going to tear down this little bit of obsidian right now. And there we go. It's all torn down. So again, we're going to try and see if we can light this big one, which I know won't be the case, but I just want to prove that in alpha you couldn't activate a big portal like this. And if we can, I'll just keep walking. But yeah, no, obviously the code is not set up for that. The code obviously is set up for that small little portal. So obviously we're going to keep this here. We're going to go put this in our chest over here. So in that way we can actually go to the nether. Speaking of the nether, the next thing that we'll need to do is, of course, figure out the blocks that we'll need to get. So I did take a look at my spreadsheet that I kind of showed you guys last time. The items that we can get are the carved pumpkin, which means we'll have to generate some new land, which is what we're going to be doing with this whole thing that kind of stretches out there. We'll get a carved pumpkin out there because they only show up as carved pumpkins at this level. We'll get a clock, which we can easily get because we've got our gold, we've got our redstone. We'll get some cooked cod because we can actually now use our fishing rod, which I've made a couple fishing rods, one to go in here and one to go into our singles chest. But I actually haven't made one just for myself. So let's actually do that, and I think it's just this, and we just do, yeah, there we go, fishing rod. So this will be our basic fishing rod. As you can see, the rod itself in my hand doesn't have like anything, and I can't actually use it to cast. So fishing has not yet been implemented in this version, but that means in alpha 1.2.0, fishing is available. So we'll get to fishing when that comes to be. Another thing that we can get is the jack-o'-lantern, because we get the carved pumpkin and you just put a little bit of a torch inside of it. Now again, pumpkins themselves are going to be a little bit harder to get, considering that they only show up as carved pumpkins out in the world, out in the new chunks. So I can't make a farm for those yet, but that doesn't mean I won't be able to get those and make a farm for them later. Which means right now, jack-o'-lanterns are kind of a special thing. The other thing that I can get are 4 things from the Nether itself. The Netherrack, which in this next version is going to be a very, very ugly block. And then there's glowstone and the glowstone dust with it, and soul sand. So those are the 4 items that are within the Nether itself, giving us a little bit more texturing, as well as something red and a little bit of orange that we could probably do a little bit more something with. And maybe I could do another statue with that that stuff. So what we're going to do is we're just gonna head over to the entrapment chamber, probably when daylight happens. Although I might just let's just go. What's the worst could happen? Nobody say anything. It's also a reference to one of my D&D groups. There's a player of mine who likes to say, "What's the worst that could happen?" all the time. So little fun little Easter egg there. But yeah, so we'll go over to our little not yet working mob farm, because again, we're going to take that thing down. And we're going to nice. We're going to go get to that entrapment chamber, and we're going to have to hack it, because yeah, there's that computer in there that had all those weird videos that were kind of, old 70s, 80s kind of like Minecraft-based science stuff. There were a few other videos on there. Might show you them later, but yeah, we might be able to use that to hack to actually allow us to change the version into alpha 1.2.2b. So let's head on over there and see what we have. All right, there's the entrapment chamber as it's starting to get to be more daytime, and these clouds are gonna kind of get in the way of me actually seeing it. And then of course we've got our border for alpha 1.1.2_01. Anything beyond that line right over there, that is going to be a different alpha, or maybe even a beta bunches of chunks. So yeah, let's just dive into the water and head over to the entrapment chamber. Whew, that was a long swim. All right, let's see here. It's entrapment chamber. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see here. Okay. If I just do that, okay. All right. And the program is running. Perfect. And all we got to do, this is no longer a return switch, so all we got to do is flip the switch, and let's hope everything works.
Hack complete. Beginning transference.
It's a little bumpy. Oh.
Warning, new anomaly detected. Temporal and quantum entrapment chamber hijacked. Anomalous organic material detected. Recalibration needed. System analysis shows hack of entrapment chamber. Alpha 1.1.2_01 to be moved to Alpha 1.2.2b. Activate sonic chambers to rationalize. Chamber 1 rationalized. Chamber 2 rationalized. Begin metallurgic inference. Molten Zatnium downloaded into variable matrix. Warning. Temporal chamber splitting. Organic material quantum signature destabilizing. Reconstruction needed. Activate epidermal rehemorrhage. Quantum shift variance depowering. Organic structure stable. Increase power matrix. Power matrix activated. Input Ferric equation. Ferric equation set to 0.0024. Entrapment chamber installing Zatnium matrix. Zatnium matrix installed. Chamber arriving safely at Alpha 1.2.2b. Have a nice day.
All right. Oh, hey, look at that. Let me turn that off and oh. Wow, we are in alpha version 1.2.2b. Interestingly, the number up there only says 1.2.2, but that's because 1.2.2a actually left in the debugging Nether portals. But B didn't have that, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, the grass looks quite different here. And I think this is... Oh, yeah. This is way before any of the biomes actually had their names and such. And we still don't have coordinates. Yeah, that didn't come until beta or alpha 1.2.3. But I figured this one's a good one to kind of move to because we've got texture packs and we've got the Nether. So we're gonna play around a little bit with this version. There's our big thing right over there. Our that's gonna get torn down at some point because I no longer need that right in the middle. Already, as I'm coming closer to this, like I am definitely noticing that there is a little bit of just a change to this world. Like it's, again, the grass texture. I think the grass texture and the leaves, like they're just now much more muted, and it gives it a different feel. Like it's getting to be much more modern Minecrafty, which is obviously going to be the thing. So, what we're gonna do first and foremost, we're gonna get back to here. And I do not have my flint and steel on me, but that doesn't mean I can't get my flint and steel. Because I want to check out the Nether. See what kind of Nether we have here. And yeah, I'm just looking at this. There's not much. Again, there's a little bit of a difference to everything, but everything else also kind of seems the same. I think the big difference is going to be when we get to adding our texture pack. So let's actually pull this out. We do need that. And let's go... Where is my flint and steel? Give me a second. Let me go find my flint and steel. Oh, it's not here in this tower. No. Oh, yeah. That'll come in handy later. Well, it's not in here, so maybe it's in my firsts? Yep, okay. It's in my firsts. Alright, well, now that we found our flint and steel, let's see if we can ignite this big portal. Spoiler alert, I won't be able to. Oh, look at that. The whole thing doesn't activate. Aw. That's alright. Let's just build the smaller version of it. And let's go ahead and put some corners in there, because corners are always great. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just do that. Whew. And that is loud. Ooh. Man, is that loud. Alright, so doing a little bit of testing with the Nether itself. We're gonna leave this here, but I definitely want to bring in this just in case. I should bring in some blocks. Yeah. And let's go see what the Nether has for us. And this loud portal. All right. Ooh, okay. So we've got... This is an interesting starting area here. Let's see, what all do we have here? Definitely got, well, the Nether. You are loud. Oh, our first guest. And I just want to see how well the... Ooh, 2 guests. Oh, there's one. I wonder... Can I return to sender? Or is that a later... Nope. That is a later thing. Okay. You cannot knock those back. So... We're gonna want to be very careful here. Let's just... build ourselves a little bit of a safety net here in the Nether. And interestingly, none of the blocks dropped. Oh no, they did drop. Yeah, there we go. We got our first netherrack. Let's just keep going up with this. And yeah, this nether trip is just gonna be a little bit quick. We're just dipping in to see what we got. Yeah, just come up here. Pop that around there. We'll just kind of pop this up here. And we probably should do the other side. Can I pop that? Okay, good. Alright, and let's just get a roof on here. Man, there's just a lot of loud sounds here. We'll even this out. Alright, we'll do a full, better exploration of the Nether later. But we have it here. It's loud and annoying. Woo. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't, like, volume sound that down a little bit. But, yeah, good dip. And it's nighttime on the other side, which means that for however long we spend in the Nether, it's also the same length of time that we spend in the overworld, which, to be fair, makes sense. Well, now that we kind of did our little jaunt into the Nether, obviously I want to do a little bit more with that, but I figured the other bonus of having us here in Alpha 1.2.2b is texture packs. So let's take a look and see if okay, interesting. I guess I have to do this, which totally breaks the immersion. But if I just do this, now I have created my own pack for my own texture pack. And it basically takes everything from modern Minecraft. The only difference is I didn't actually update the breaking animation. And, ooh. Whoa. Whoa, this is a... Oh my goodness. That, okay. The gesture will still look the same, but... You know what? Let's go over there, because that's where I have all the blocks and items that I was able to gather, but yeah, this just looks so much... Oh, so much cleaner. Cows look better. These leaves look really, really cool. Oh, the sand. There's the glass with its... Ooh. Man, oh man, does this look nice. Compared to what it looked like before. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. In fact, let's just do this. Oof. Oh. Oh. There's just a difference to it, and it just doesn't look good. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot better. So, let's just break... Oh, yeah, there we go. We get to see this new... That is an actual original animation that I used for my own texture pack back in the day. But yeah, this is all the items that have been updated. Gold block looks what it should look like. Iron block looks like what it should be in modern. There's the poppy, the dandelion, like everything looks good. So if I was to do this, like the difference is just, yeah, it's night and day for sure. Like just yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. Original look versus the modern look. Like, it's basically night and day. So here's the modern look of everything that I was able to get. And there's the original look of what this used to be. It's quite a bit different, if I do say so. I think for a while I'm just gonna keep it on modern. And again, yeah, this version right here does have a kind of a different breaking animation. I could make that easily into the actual modern breaking animation, but I do kind of like like this look. Like, it's, again, I when I played this originally way back when, like, and I started realizing, hey, you could do texture packs. Yeah, I made this. In fact, why did that not work? Well, that's broken. My original texture pack that I just like grabbed and created and made myself way back in the day, it's no longer working. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Aha, you can now see my face, but I have to press F1 in order for you to do that. And I have a flat skin of my actual skin that I use in modern Minecraft. And I'm not sure if I can actually use a layer on the head or not. I might be able to, and if that's the case, maybe I can update this a little bit more. But yay, now I can actually use my skin. And I'm no longer Steve. But yeah, this modern look of what Minecraft is, like, again, just bringing it all together. It's just, it looks so much better than the pre-Minecraft stuff, or the pre-modern era. Like, just look at this. There's a cow floating up there. I mean, this central tower is gonna look quite awesome once all is said and done. Well, geez. Like, with the modern look of everything, like, yeah, it's definitely gonna have a much cleaner look, much nicer look in here on the interior. And, you know, I wondered, does my mob farm still... Oh, yep, it's working. I wonder if I just stand right here. Oh, yep, they still do attack. But yeah, it looks like this is still working pretty well. Probably a bit too well now that we've got the new spawning rules set into this, and we're no longer on the early alpha version, which made, yeah, this is actually going a lot faster than the original version that I had, which is actually pretty good. If only I had hoppers. But yeah, we're gonna want to tear that down eventually. I'm not gonna do that in this episode, but I will eventually do that. Tear that down, get it all nice and cleaned up, and yeah, we'll just make this look a little bit nicer. Obviously, I still want to like scope out how I want to have this build kind of like made, because again, we're gonna be running into that tall hill over here. We've got this hill right here. Obviously, I really like where the Nether portal is. It's gonna look awesome once I get the roof on top of it, and once we get this whole portal here. The mining tower, I think that initial thing that I made first episode, like this cascading lava curtain thingy, whatever I made, I definitely do want to like maybe change it around. I might wait until I can get silk touch so I can get the glass back, but I might not. I'm still debating. And of course, here's our wheat. Looks actually really good in modern. Oh yeah, yeah, it looks really good. In fact, since I know that there's a spawner, let's take a look at what the spawners look like. All right, so this is what the spawners look like now. I still can't see what mobs actually inside it. I don't remember which version you actually get that in, but if we were to take a look and say, let's go back in time, yeah, there is there's quite a bit of difference. Again, I really do like this. This is nice, but it just, this whole area, like if we just look down, let's go. Let's see. Let's here, right about here. Let's say if we're, this is what we look like normally in the early versions, and this is what it looks like in modern Minecraft. Well, once you actually use the non-fancy lighting, of course, which we won't get to until we get into beta, so that's gonna be a little bit of time. But yeah, like even with that, that still does look pretty good. But I liked the bright, vibrant green of the mossy cobblestone. Well, I think that's actually a good place to stop, and actually gives me a good idea. Thinking about this, if even though we have this kind of futuristic resource pack with a little bit of myself in here, I am thinking probably should kind of go back to what alpha is, because again, this series is meant to show the Minecraft throughout the ages, through the different updates, you know, all that. And while this does look nice, and obviously at some point we're definitely going to get into shaders and things like that, while this looks fantastic and great, I think we should be using this kind of sparingly. Maybe once or twice a thing, maybe to show off the new stuff or whatever. But yeah, I think it might be a good idea. So I'm just going to turn that off. And we're going to stick with the alpha version. Now, again, every so often I might just say, hey, I want to take a look at this, what this looks like. It does remind me, probably should take a look at what the Nether looks like once we have something up there. But again, that we just did a brief look into that, and it's really loud with the portal, so we're not going to worry about that for right now. However, I think I can do this at least. Question, should I at least make a simple texture pack just to get my skin on my character? Because I don't know if I want to stay as Steve. So anyway, I want to say thanks for coming along with episode 11 of Retrospective Progression. If you liked the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Later.